Hi, I'm Justin Harnish, welcome to the show. This week we're going to be talking about borders and herbs. Borders, because it makes the place look good. And herbs, well, there's nothing like the flavour of fresh herbs off my block. It's just a month until summer officially starts, so it's time to clean the front yard. It's a bit of a mess, the walls need water blasting, the lawns need mowing, and the border needs a whole new look. Now this area here is the first part we're going to be working on. As you can see, it's in a bit of disarray. There's shells everywhere from the last garden here. There's a few rocks from the rock garden. I already started to take some of the shells away, but this area here has a lot of water dropped on it when it really rains heavily because of the guttering. So the first thing I have to do is clean the guttering out so any of the plants or soil that I put here won't be washed away. Once the guttering has been done, it's time to clean out the rocks and the shells and get the weeding done. Don't care, it's reckless love to my design. When I'm off in the wreckage, I'll be smiling. It's worth it, I don't mind. Now I'm probably not going to get rid of every single shell because it might help with drainage, but most of them. So that's a lot of the shells gone from a particular section. We're going to be working on that area here. Obviously there's a lot more to go, as you can see, but we're going to start right there. The concrete that is used for the path ends here, so that's a good line to take for the border, all the way down there. Now, as I don't actually have any homemade compost ready right now, it's going to be a few months away. So I went out and got a couple of bags of compost, bought it at the shop, so I'll be using that. Break my heart, darling, I don't care. It's reckless love to my design. When I'm off in the wreckage, I'll be smiling. It's worth it, I don't mind. On a one-way street, leave everyone you need to drown, laughing as your bridge is burning down. I'm in the herb garden at the moment, but before I show you around and give you some hints and tips about the herb garden, I've got something to show you. Behind or in amongst the curry plant, bush, whatever you want to call it, curry plant, we'll go with that, is a little bush here, a little shrub. I can't remember for the life of me why I planted it here, but it's a good size and I have a better plan for it. So the first thing I'm going to do is to dig it up and replant it. Okay, so right in the corner of the border here, not a huge shrub, so it's going to go at the front to the corner. I've got some seeds, I've just got some seeds to put in, and you want to design it so your smaller plants in front and obviously the larger plants in the background. And there you have it. So I went out and bought some seeds for the border. It's always important to read the back of the packages so you know where to plant them. Shortest in the front, biggest at the back. Calendula, for example, that is 60 centimeters high with a spread of about 30 centimeters. So that's the biggest one that goes at the back. Then we got the carnation, and that is 50 centimeters high. So that's going to be next in line. Then we've got the nasturtium, and that's 30 centimeters, and the poppy, which is also 30 centimeters, so they can be towards the front. So as you can see, the seeds are starting to germinate. Not all of them, but most of them. So now it's time to get in and dig up that border. A week later, you can see the seeds have started to come up, and everything's starting to look good. And I've extended another square, put some more plants in, so we'll be watching this, and over the next couple of weeks hopefully we'll see an explosion of plants and colour. And for the other side, everything seems to be going well. I've actually put in a few sweet peas which will climb up that gate. Now it's getting quite sunny out here, so don't forget, slip, slop and slap. You don't want to get skin cancer, so watch yourself. Now another plant we have in the garden is the beautiful lavender plant. 3 reasons why I have this. The first one is because it gives off a very nice smell which can waft onto the deck. Second reason is it adds a bit of colour, beautiful purple colour to the herb garden, and there's nothing wrong with that. The third reason it's in the herb garden is because of these petals here. They offer a very nice sweet flavour to a salad. Trust me, it's really nice. So what I'm going to do now is plant some chili plants. Just one second. So I've got these chilies here I grew from seed, from my own chilies from last year actually, and I'll show you how to do that later. But free chilies basically, and I'm going to plant in the spaces in the herb garden because I've got a bit of a passion for chili. I love my spicy food. I do still have a couple of chili plants left from last year. That's one of the nice hot spicy ones. It's been in a dry condition, so it actually lasted through the winter. You can see that the leaves are actually starting to come through again, as is with this one here. You can see these new leaves here. So I won't be pulling that out. I pulled out the rest of my chilies, but that one can stay. Hopefully it'll keep going out. And I think we've actually got a few more buds there. Among other herbs in the herb garden, mint is one of them. Very nice as a mint sauce with lamb and a whole lot of other, mint ice cream is one of those too. A whole lot of other applications, but it is a pervasive herb, so it's best to have it in a separate little container like I have with this log here. Then you've got sage, which is very nice. That also goes with a lot of things like meat. When we're talking meat, rosemary and thyme. 2 essentials really, I think. Lemongrass, when you're making Asian meals, very good to have lemongrass. That's oregano, or oregano, depending on where you come from. Very good with pretty much anything. This is a massive curry plant. It goes very well with curry, obviously. It gives you that nice pungent smell. 2 types of chives. You've got garlic chive and normal chives, and of course the parsley and the coriander. Still to go in is the basil for pesto, which I really love, and dill, which is awesome for fish. As you can tell in the audio, the wind was starting to pick up, and the wind brought the black clouds and the black clouds brought the rain, so I called it off for now. But we haven't finished with the borders and the herbs yet. We'll call this part 1, and in a couple of weeks we'll revisit and do part 2. In the meantime, you can do me a huge favour by subscribing to my channel, and all you have to do is click this button here. Now, if you're not on YouTube, please do go to YouTube and go to my channel and click subscribe. If it doesn't let you because you're not logged in, please log in or create an account and subscribe to my channel. You'll be doing me a huge favour because it all helps. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thank you for watching, and remember, keep calm and garden on.